Hello, this is Ji Liu, and this is my Emergent Inquiry presentation. My site caters predominantly for children aged from 6 weeks to 3 years old. Its planning and programming are based on ELF, National Quality Standards, and Reggio Emilia approach. The site has 4 rooms: Baby Room, Possum Room, Koala Room, and Joey Room. My assigned room is Baby Room, which caters for children from 6 weeks to roughly 50 months. The site respects every child as a unique individual. When choosing the best room for children, it is according to children's developmental level and needs, rather than their age. The baby room has 3 permanent educators and 15 babies enrolled in total. The children have different attending patterns, ranging from 2 to 5 days per week. Maximum, we would have 10 babies attend on a day. In the baby room, we have 3 individual cot rooms for babies to sleep, a kitchen area, a dining area, a changing area, and a spacious indoor area for babies playing. The outdoor area is adjacent to the indoor area and is shared with Possum Room. It poses some challenge to my setting, as toddlers from Possum Room would often come into baby's room at free playing time and make a mess. The benefit is that I have access to Possum Room's rich resources and have opportunities to get feedback from their teachers as well. From the initial observation of children, I found them more interested in grabbing, knocking things down, tapping, stacking. As most of them cannot walk on their feet at this stage, they mainly explore the world using fingers and hands. I decided to focus on fine motor skills practicing. I set up several provocations such as animal rescue and balls stacking on cups based on the emergent interests of babies. Most babies enjoyed in rescuing animals by removing the tapes covered on top of them. I did find babies stand up long time and make small walk with the support of the soft high steppers, as I intended to practice their gross motor skill by taping the animals to high steppers. My focus children Robbie and Hugh, however, had no interest in this activity. They gave up quickly when they found they could not take the animals out easily. They did enjoy stacking cups and putting balls into the cup though, maybe because it was easy to achieve the goal, and they did love family skills activities like other babies. Based on the observation, I concluded that babies' awareness span is short, and sometimes they lose interest quickly. Easier and fast achieving activities may be more suitable for them. Also, I noticed that they were very sensitive to sound. Sound made them happy and could grab their attention quickly. So I planned and implemented several fast, easy family skills activities. The activity one is grabbing hanging balls, as babies showed curiosity and interest in experiencing the sticky sense of the tape. I used tape again, but this time taking the balls stuck onto the long tape was much easier, and colorful balls worked as a useful incentive for babies. Every child, especially my focus children back there, Robbie and Hugh, were enjoying it. The activity 2 is drop clothespins into cans. This activity combined family skills with sensory play, sound making. As I found out children were excited about making sound. Robbie and Hugh were very happy when they watching the pins falling out of the rolls, directly dropping into the can underneath and making a clear sound. They used the wall to support themselves to stand up and put pins into the rolls again and again. Sometimes it was tricky to put the clothespin into the rolls, but Hugh didn't give up this time. On the last leading day, I also set up 2 provocations: pulling out sticks and sticky wool for babies to explore family skills and cause effect concept. Reflection. Babies can do much more than I expected. In the grab hanging balls activity, some babies not only took off the balls from the long sticky tape, but also stuck them back to the tape. They then took off the balls again. It shows children were engaging in experimenting cause and effective concepts to some extent. They were exploring this science idea in a very young age. Often babies would not act in a way as expected, but the point is their interest and learning. Babies have short awareness and they lost interest very quickly in droppings into the, but sometimes they would go back to the provocation later. In droppings into the can activity, I know the baby directly ripped off rolls every time I taped the rolls onto the wall. I just let him do it and reset the provocation again. Then I modeled putting a clothespin into a roll to see if he would have interest. Babies do love grabbing, poking, tapping, stacking, and putting things into containers. They love sensory experience as well. I will focus on those five motor skills activity and sensory play, but also combine them with other learning opportunities such as more science ideas, mathematics, art. I have talked about my planning during the whole process with my supervising teacher, and she agreed with my ideas. When I told her my worries of the provocation might be too simple, she pointed out that babies love simple things. The engagement with family. During last 2 leading days, I was allowed to greet one of my focus babies, Robbie, in the morning delivery. I introduced myself and talked to Robbie's father. I cheered Robbie up when his father delivered him to me, making sure Robbie seeing Daddy leaving without crying. Next time, maybe I could suggest Robbie's father to put more pants on him, as Robbie was the only child who was still wearing short pants in this cold season.